Hi everyone, how are you all doing today, guys? Battlefist, and welcome into another video. Today, as we're following from the series of the Legion boosting, I am supposed to be doing Neltharion's Lair guide on how to solo Neltharion Lair and boost people in Legion dungeons for 100 level to 110 the fastest way possible. Now, in the previous one I have covered Eye of Ajara. If you haven't watched it, of course, you should go and watch it because it's amazing to know that knowledge so you can actually boost this and provide this service as a paid or health friend or whatever you want to do with it. Now, before we start with analyzing the video of Neltharion's Lair and talking through and show you some tips and tricks about this, I want to mention that I'm using Demon Hunter here to boost my Warlock as dual box, you know, like two accounts in the same time, and I have some fellas from the stream that are also here being boosted. Now, if you want to join this kind of parties and get boosted sometimes yourself, you can join up on Twitch sometimes. You can find the link in the description. Now, without further ado, let's jump into analyzing the video. So, I'm going to unpause this stuff, and basically, as you can see, my Warlock starts with 76% of experience, and my Demon Hunter is being used as, you know, booster. Now, there is a trick here that I know that you're gonna mention in the comments below, that you can actually jump across the map and go from, you know, like on top of it and go skip everything to the last boss and do the dungeon really quick. But I want to mention also on the start that it's very crucial that you time your dungeons about 6 minutes, if not more, basically. So you want to have 1 minute or two on top of that 60 minutes in, you know, like 10 runs in 60 minutes. So you want to basically time them around 6 minutes if you can, you know, like, because every time you get House of Valor, you're gonna basically need to compensate, so you can use that skip if you want to compensate for the time lost with House of Valor. If you get, for example, 3 House of Valor in a row, which happened to me, of course, you want to compensate, so basically you want to cut some time off this dungeon and off Eye of Ajara with as many skips as you can. So this guide will not cover that skip, but if you want me to, let me know down in the comments below and I'm gonna make a video about that as well. Now, this is basically the first boss that you're going to have to kill here. And I want to mention also something. You want to have on a macro or something on the start to tell the people stay on the entrance or you're gonna make this run harder, you know, just get yourself free experience, enjoy, and, you know, don't do anything stupid. Let the people know, because there is some people that will follow you all the time. As you can see, the shaman is refusing to stay in the start. And also, you want to keep these ads alive, so don't really AoE that much here, so you can reset your I-beam as much as you can if you're using Demon Hunter, but you can also do this with any other class, you know, like Warrior, Rogue, and all that stuff. Of course, as Rogue, you can, you know, go and stealth through the mobs and just go and kill the bosses. That's also another way to just speed up your runs, and also you can do that with druids and all the other stealth classes. You can also use Drake invisibility potion if you want to on some of the dungeons. That's also another resource I wanted to mention. If someone follows you, like this shaman follows me here, you can use it later into your advantage, so you don't really care about mechanics that much. You will see in some situations you're gonna get stunned and you're gonna have to ask him, yo, can you like hit the ice block so I don't die? Basically, that's another way how you can use the guys that are following you. But make sure to let them know to stay back, because these pelters, every time being touched by someone, they're gonna jump off and they're gonna jump off you. You will not be able to hit them with your I-beam, which is really annoying because you want to have as many I-beams as you can. This dungeon I want to time it around 6 minutes because I had a really quick Eye of Ajara before this, and I had one House of Valor which I did around 7 minutes. I'm gonna cover House of Valor by doing the next some of the next videos, so if you want, you can subscribe and click the bell button to get notified when the video is out. Now, this is the second boss. It's very important here, if you want to, I mean, if you know how to do the mechanics and stuff, to pull the boss together with the mobs and pop blur and everything, like all of your defensive cooldowns, but make sure you heal yourself before that, because if you pull the boss and you're about to die, that might get a lot of tricky. So here they're gonna do, as you can see, those yellow totems. You don't want to go near them, because if you go there and you get petrified buff, you're gonna get turned into stone. I think I might get turned into stone in this run, or that was another run, just so I can use it as an example. If you get turned into stone, just let know your shaman that is following you, basically, to hit the you know, the ice block. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get here turned into stone. No, I will not. Never mind. If you get turned into stone, just let the guy, you know, just hit it and stuff. But try to not go near those totems, because if you get that and no one is following you, you're certainly dead. You know, it's a stun of like 20 seconds or something. I'm not sure. Man, something is in my eye. After this, you can also, you know, basically CC this guy with your cage, or if you're a rogue, you can just stealth through. If you're druid, you can stealth through. If you're warrior, you can jump over. just to make this easier. If you pull those guys, it will be annoying, you know, they're also stunning you, I think. So yeah, and also you want to keep all the ads possible for the bosses. You know, just pull all the ads to the bosses, because the more ads you have, the more you can reset your I-beams. You can see here, I'm just gonna pull them to the boss, turn to them, and do I-beams, even though they didn't really follow much. It doesn't matter, because if you have Eyes of Rage as a trait, using Barrage will kill some of them, and then picking up the soul fragments from them will reset your I-beam anyway. So as you can see, I'm still keeping them alive while single target the boss, and doing blade dances, of course, just so I can reset the I-beam again later. Yeah, the warrior here follows as well. Yeah, I'm gonna grip like this, pretty yeah, and here you can like skip all of this shit, like you can just go down right away, you don't have to kill the mobs. They will keep you in combat, but you cannot really mount up anyway, so there is no really risk of having any fuck up because of that. This was the thing that I was mentioning. There was a totem, as you saw there on the ground, from those mobs that I pulled, you know, and I touched it by mistake, and then I got petrified. So this stuff can last forever. I think it actually lasts forever. It doesn't even have duration, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, oh yeah, here you really wanna take care of the people that are casting. I don't know, we're gonna see now. There was ability that is a cast it and you get stunned forever. I don't know if they're gonna be casting it here, but these two mobs that you have, not the pelters, but the other mobs, that's the shit. The bound, yeah, bound or beyond or whatever it was called. I don't know. Oh shit, that was too much. I don't know, it's just like a stun that they cast. You know, you want to interrupt that, or you just go and Chaos Nova them. Yeah, bound. Okay, so that is the ability. If you get bound and you have like all of those mobs on you, you might die if you're not really that good gear. So you want to interrupt bound as, you know, whatever way you can. If you get knocked up as a Demon Hunter, is not really an issue. As you can see, you can just press space and you start gliding and stuff. So from 76%, 8%, so 76 to 8, that's about 32%. As you can see, in all of these dungeons you're getting at about 30 to 35%, depend if you get like the socket and all that shit. So make sure your boosties, you let them know that there is elixir, there is also Dark Moon buff, and there is also a socket that they can get if Dark Moon, of course, Dark Moon Fairy is up. So that is all I want to say about Neltharion's Lair, guys. It's really straightforward dungeon. If you want me to make another guide of this with the skip included, let me know down in the comments below. I'm gonna try to make a, you know, a quick run in the next couple of days for you. The next video of this Legion boosting will be House of Valor, which is very important in a tricky dungeon. There are lots of gimmicky stuff that you want to know, and I'm going to do that next, so make sure to subscribe, man. That's what I was trying to say. Anyway, thank you all guys for watching. Thank you to all the Patreons and all the crew on Twitch subscribing and you know, doing all that funny jazz like cheering and donation and all that stuff supports the stream and keeping me company in the chat and Discord. Guys, you're amazing. Make sure to join our Discord. We have lots of new stuffs over there, so lots of also brainstorming about ideas that following, you know, in the next videos are going to be. So thank you all guys for all that support, and see you guys in the next one. Subscribe for next stuff. Much love, no homo, and see you. Umre